Hello, Oracles. Well, today Tesla finished up 0.04%, but that is still green, so that means we're wearing the green shirt, which at this point is pretty darn smelly because I have not washed it since we have been on this massive run. And I'm not going to wash it until this massive run is over and we start to cool off. So today was an extremely exciting day to get us absolutely nowhere. We ran all the way up to 935, which if you guys remember the video I made last Friday, said that 935 was one of the resistance levels we were looking at. Sure enough, we hit that level, bounced right off of it, and came back down. What was nice about today was we did clear $900 without a problem, but we did close under $900. So again, not a big deal. This is kind of where I said we're trying to find our new range that we're going to be trading in. We are on an upward trend still, which is very nice. RSI is still over 70, but held steady from where we were on Friday. So things I'm looking for right now with the stock are going to be just that. Let's find our stabilization point. Let's find a good consolidation area. Let's find our new range. Now, when we've got the annual shareholder meeting coming up on Thursday, we could move a lot one way or the other. If Tesla announces something as a surprise that comes out of this, we could see a run up some more. That could push the RSI even higher, and then I can anticipate a definite sell-off afterwards. On the other side of things, we can see maybe the annual shareholder meeting being a sell the news type of situation. So maybe we have this bit of a run up going into it, and then we sell off after the news. Again, nobody knows what's going to happen, so we're going to pay attention, but these are just a couple of the scenarios that I see that could potentially play out. And now Tesla did outperform the market today. All of the indices were red, not by much, but they were still in the red by a little bit. So some of this could have been because over the weekend, Fed Kaskari had mentioned how, the market reacted last week to what Jerome Powell had said at the FOMC meeting, discussing a potential pause coming for the interest rates. And he came out and said, you know what, I think the market overreacted to that news, thinking that we were definitely going to get a pause. And he said, that is not the case. We still have a potential of a rate hike coming, and it could be relatively significant unless we get data that comes in to tell us otherwise. So I think going back to what we've been talking about all year long, I think this is a situation where the Fed is coming out and saying things. They see the market is reacting and overreacting in a certain direction, and they're using their words to kind of reel it back in. We've seen it go in both directions all year long. And it's not as much as the Fed is trying to control the market as much as it is we always see overreactions in both directions, and the Fed's just trying to kind of muddle that a little bit and keep it steady so it doesn't run away and go out of control. Because then, getting even more violent swings than we have already seen could make the situation worse. So swinging a little bit here and there, totally normal, and the Fed just kind of wants to maintain that. At least that's my opinion as to why I think that this is going on with the Fed saying these things. And we do have other Fed members speaking this week, and we may hear them reiterate those same statements just to kind of keep the entire market in line and keep us from running away. You got to remember, we do still have very high inflation numbers. Now, my dad was sharing with me earlier today that it seems like some of the numbers coming out at the end of July are relatively low when it comes to CPI expectations. He was mentioning something like 3.25%. I don't know how true this is. Quite honestly, I'm looking to get something in the 7% range. We have been seeing commodity prices coming down. We did get great news coming out of Ukraine today about the fact that a grain ship was able to leave the port over in Odessa, which is the first time this has happened since the war started. So that could be another great sign that we are seeing food prices coming down also. And food prices are something that the Fed does not have in their control when it comes to CPI. So when you're looking at core CPI data, energy and food and commodities are not in there because the Fed cannot control those. So to see something like this going on is a great sign and another one of those positive fundamental pieces going forward when it comes to the entire world economy and what is going on. This still shows us that we're moving in the right direction. So more news like this is going to be great and is going to be good. Of course, the market was still red today. Nothing wrong with that. Kind of keeping a steady growth is a great thing. So we're going to pay attention to these things, make sure that we are still trending in this direction. Again, CPI comes out on August 10th, But when it comes to Tesla, we've got Tesla, the annual shareholder meeting. And again, if you guys have not voted, and thank you, JK Lizard, for reminding me to have you guys vote. If you have not voted on the annual shareholder meeting for the stock split, please do so. I will put a link to that down in the description below so you guys can vote on it there. You have until August 3rd to be able to vote. So that's 2 days from now that you guys can vote and place there. And every vote does count. Just because you think I only have 10 shares, I voted. Just because you may have 1 or 2 shares, your vote still matters. So definitely get out there and make sure you vote on this. And so today, Munro and Associates released a video on YouTube with an interview that they had with Ford and Jim Farley and some of the higher level executives over there. It was a great interview. I still have not finished it. I'm going to do a full review on that in the morning. But from some of the feedback that I had heard and from the little bits that I have seen already, I said it before, and of all the legacy automotive makers, the one that I would like to succeed the most is Ford. And they proved it so far in this interview from what I have heard. They are just open about everything. And that to me, that's a lot of respect right there, is when a company comes out and they're just open and honest about their situation. It's one of the reasons why I'm attracted to Elon and Tesla is, they're open. They understand they're not perfect. They understand that they're trying to make progress on all of these areas, and unless you are just brutally honest and open with yourself, you are not going to be able to succeed to move forward the way you need to. And Ford is doing that. So again, I'm going to watch the full interview. I'll do my review on it in the morning. But, I like the way that they're going. The F-150 Lightning seems like a solid vehicle, and it will be nice to see some friendly competition between the Ford F-150 Lightning and the Cybertruck next year, and we'll see how these two can battle against each other. And so now going back to the charts, when I looked at the charts and the way Tesla traded today, running up to 935 and then trickling down over the course of the day, sort of felt like a sell-off was going on. I don't know if maybe Cathie Wood was selling more. I haven't checked to see her sales for the day today yet. But it seemed like, we were just kind of trickling down off of that. So I don't know if there was a little bit of a squeeze that went on earlier in the day and then we sold off from there. It definitely didn't trend the same way many other stocks did today. So again, I don't know what was transpiring. I'm going to do a little more research. Maybe we'll get some information later, check some Form 4 filings, see if anything like that went on. But otherwise, one of the things I wanted to ask you guys is, I've been enjoying doing the live streams. Would you guys want to see me doing the live streams in the evening? I was contemplating I could jump on here, I can jump into some charts and go over it because I know some of you have asked about Google and Apple and other stocks as well. So I could come on here and do a live stream and dive into some charts with you guys, answer some questions, and then kind of do a recap in the morning with any other new news and do a separate video. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that, because I love the interactions that we have, and if I can help you guys with more of the visuals and help educate you on the questions that you've got, that would be awesome for me to be able to do for you. Just let me know if you're looking forward to it. And one of the things I do want to share in the charts is the nice upward trend that we are on with Tesla right now. We're moving up, and this is why I want to find the consolidation point, because if we can start to move on this upward trend and then consolidate, bring the RSI back down, we can then find ourselves a nice solid footing. Even if it's around that $900 mark, I would love to find a range to be settled in. Previously, we had that range from $620 to $770, so about a $150 range that we were swinging in and then consolidating down. If we can do the same thing now at a higher level and then get ourselves to a point where we can break out again in the future, that would be the ideal situation. So again, this is what I'm paying attention to, and when I get to do the live stream, I will show you guys what I mean in the charts. But right now we are definitely looking very bullish. We are looking like we have broken that dead cat bounce trend that we had been going on for the entire last year. So it looks like we are definitely moving in the right direction, still have a little room to grow, but very bullish signs. And again, for those of you who are long-term investors and looking at this 10 to 15 years out, this near-term stuff really doesn't matter much. It's a matter of what are the fundamentals of the company doing right now? Are we still moving in the right direction? Do we have production going? And Tesla has just signed contracts with battery material suppliers over in China that last through 2025 to solidify a lot of their supply chain on that end. Plus, we also heard news from Hertz saying that they have received 20,000 of their 100,000 vehicles, so they are still waiting on 80,000 more vehicles to come out of Tesla. And they are announcing that they are saving about 50 to 60% on their costs with this. So this is awesome news to hear from Hertz, because this is going to encourage other rental companies to also bring on Teslas and other EVs, because every company is looking to be more profitable. And if it's going to cost them less to be able to rent these vehicles out, and they're going to be able to make more profits on them, that's a win-win for both companies, between Hertz and Tesla, or any other companies out there that are going to be renting cars. So all in all, today was a great day. So, again, we ran it past 900. We did not close over 900. Again, not a big deal. We were on this nice upward trend. So again, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do those live streams so I can show you guys the charts, because I know you guys like the visuals as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on that. Let me know if you guys had a chance to watch that Ford video and what your thoughts are on it. I'm going to take some time right now to finish watching it myself. Otherwise, don't forget to vote. Again, that link is down in the description also. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support and feedback. If you have not subscribed, please do so down below. Sign yourself up for notifications. I am over on Twitter at OracleTim1. I share all of the latest Tesla news, pertinent stock market information, and all of my daily trades. We do have a Discord chat, that link is down in the description. And if you'd like to support the channel any further, I do have a Patreon, that link is also in the description. Thank you so much, have a great one.